this is Ultimate Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Robots in Disguise Clash of the Transformers Paralon. Now, Paralon is basically a purple colored Scorponox, and so let's just take a quick look at the packaging. It shows him in his Scorpion mode, and you can see a picture of him in his robot mode. You turn it on the side, it's just the same picture as before. And if you turn it over here, you see both his robot mode and his Scorpion mode, and you see that he transforms in 11 steps. It also shows his transformation here on the side, and it shows that he can be scanned if you scan the insignia, and he works in the app. And that's really all there is to say about the packaging. So let's go ahead and get him opened up and take a look and see what we've got. Okay, so here we have Paralon opened up and out of the box. Now, of course, Paralon is basically the same mode as Scorponox, which they do have the Scorponox version out as well. I like the colors on Paralon better than the Scorponox colors, so I went with this one, but they're basically the same figure, just different colors. And so here we go. If you take a look, this is him in his animal mode. And he looks pretty nice. He's got a pretty nice little scorpion head there. And you see the pincers and the legs. He has some articulation in here. His tail can move forward, back. He can move in and out that way. The little legs here don't really move. They can kind of move up and down due to the transformation. But that's pretty much it. He can move his arms kind of up and down. They don't really move in and out because of the transformation. He's got these little hook type things right here along the arms, which keep the his ability to really move his pincers in and out very far. But he does have some articulation if you look underneath. He's not too bad from underneath. You don't see a whole lot of robot there, so that's pretty good. Even the little parts of robot you do see, it's a little hard to tell that that's even really a part of his robot mode. So I think they did a good job of hiding that underneath. He does have a weapon that he comes with, and that's right here in the tail. It's a sword that he has, and you can see that. Just a little gray sword, no color to it, just gray plastic, and it just plugs right back in here in the tail to form his pincer. Now, to transform him into his robot mode, let's first go ahead and take off any weapons that he's holding. Take that off, and we'll start by pulling these legs out and kind of loosening this area up, so that we can get to the other parts of the robot. And we'll come back and fix the legs in a minute. We can pull this part of his body back and then pull it up to pull his head. Actually, before we pull it up, let's pull this part in. His scorpion head can go right there into the chest. And then you pull, there are a couple little spots right here, and he's got some hooks down there that are going to prong into that. So you're just going to kind of collapse this area down onto itself. Keep the head in there, and then you just attach that to the body, and then you can turn the head forward, and there you have his head. So then to get his arms out, you're going to want to open this part right here on the arm, and you're going to spin this around till it comes up on this side, and then you're going to attach it to this little hook here on the side. And there's his shoulder piece and his arm right there. And you're just going to do the same on this side. Going to open this up and spin it around so that it comes up here, and then you're going to tap this shoulder piece in right here. And then you can just pull the arm down. Oh, and the arm came off as I was trying to pull it down. So you don't want to do that. And now this part is back up. So there we go. Pull the arm down. Pull the little feet back. And there you have the top part done. Let's back up just a little bit. And then with his legs, you're just going to turn them to the side. You're going to flip the feet down and flip the other foot down. And there you have him in his robot mode. Actually, this little part on his shoulder is supposed to be up. And one thing that I will say is that these tabs right here just do not hold in very well. So it's very likely that you'll find them slipping off of his shoulder piece. But there he is in his vehicle mode. Actually, his robot mode. One more thing is with the tail, you could leave it down if you wanted to, but you can also push it up here on the side of his back. And there you have him in robot mode. I think he looks good in robot mode. You know, he's actually kind of tall because of the long double jointed legs that he has. But I think they look nice, and he actually can stand a lot better than I thought he would with those little tiny legs. I really thought he was going to have a lot more trouble standing, but he can stand pretty well despite having those little skinny legs to support his body. As far as articulation goes, his head does move. It actually can spin all the way around. It can move up and down just a little. The arms can go up and down, forward and back. They can turn here at the top of the arm. They can bend here at the elbow. The hands don't move and the waist doesn't move, but the legs down here do move forward and back. They can turn to the side up here at the upper thigh. There is a knee bend here and then another bend here. So he's got a lot more bend in his legs, as well as his feet can move a little up and down as well. But that's mostly due to the transformation. The back, there's not really too much articulation. You can try to do a few different little things here with the back of the tail for storage, but I mean, I think that's probably the best position for it. Of course, he can hold a sword. Put that in his hand. And I'll just do a few size comparisons. Here he is with a little Minicon. Of course, he's going to be much tinier than him. And here he is with Fracture, who is the deluxe size Fracture. You can see he's a little bit taller. That's because of those legs that he has. So he stands taller than your average deluxe. Here he is with a mega size, and that is mega sized Megatronus. And you can see he's pretty much towering above any of the deluxe figures, which is to be expected. But just to give you an idea of his size. So he is the average deluxe size. And yeah, I think he looks good. Let me get these guys out of the way. And let's go ahead and get him transformed back into his animal mode. Now, to go back to his scorpion mode, let's first take off any weapons that he has. Then we want to pull this part open here. And his shoulders came off pretty easily. But we can open this up and pull out his scorpion head and put his other head up. And I like to usually twist it here. I don't think you have to, but I like to twist it on the inside to just kind of hide it a little bit more. And then you're going to fold this part here up onto itself to give it a little more length, and that will hide the original chest. There you go. Then you can take the arms and you can just clamp them around his robot arms or his pincers. You can, and just do the same thing on this side. You want to turn it so that it faces this way, then you can just clamp it around the arm there, and it should seal up. For some reason right now it's not wanting to seal up. There it goes. Okay, and then you just want to come down to the legs. The legs are going to turn to the side, and then you are going to fold them upwards and upwards one more time. He has that double bend and push the feet in, and then there's a little tab there, right there on the top. You're going to tab the leg into that spot, and it just tabs right in. And we're going to do the same on this side. I'm going to raise it up, turn it, raise it up again, and close the foot, and then push it into that little tab there. And there you have him in his, back in his animal mode. And of course, we want to go ahead and add his sword in there as the finishing touch. And there you have Paralon Scorponox in his animal mode. I think this is a pretty good figure. Like I said, I picked him up. I chose to go with the Paralon since it is a Toys R Us exclusive, and I like the color a little bit better than Scorponox color. But you could pick him up or Scorponox. To me, they're very similar characters and just different paint. So anyway, that is it for this review. I'll definitely be coming up with more reviews in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, have a great day, and I'll catch you later.